parade of new shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, the story you are about to hear is true. Only the names have been changed to protect the innocent.
NBC brings you Dragnet. You're a detective sergeant. You're assigned to Homicide Bureau. A police officer has been shot, mortally wounded. One of the suspects has been apprehended. The other is still at large. Your job, find him.
Dragnet, the documented drama of an actual crime, investigated and solved by the men who unrelentingly stand watch on the security of your home, your family, and your life. For the next 30 minutes, in cooperation with the Los Angeles Police Department, you will travel step by step on the side of the law through an actual case from official police files. From beginning to end, from crime to punishment, Dragnet is the story of your police force in action.
It was Thursday, November 16th. It was foggy in Los Angeles. We were working the day watch out of homicide. My partner's Ben Romero. The boss is Ed Backstrand, chief of detectives. My name's Friday. It was 11:58 a.m. when we got to the Georgia Street Receiving Hospital, second floor, room 5. Treatment room.
All right, he made good time.
How's Bemis, Doc?
Got in the lungs, Ben, 3 times. He's going fast.
His wife with him?
They're bringing him down now.
Can we talk to him?
Now make it fast.
Come on, Joe.
This way. Easy. John, it's Friday and Romero. They want to talk to you a minute.
Doc, it burns. My chest. Burning up.
Nurse?
Yes, Doctor?
The hypodermic.
Yes, Doctor.
Easy. All right, fellas. Don't take too long.
John, it's Joe Friday. Can you tell us how it happened?
Joe.
How'd it happen, boy? Can you tell me?
Can't figure it, Joe. Why'd he do it?
We gotta find out. Now, how'd it happen?
I don't know. I was directing traffic. East Broadway and First Street. Gray coupe. Pulled up for the stop. Gray coupe.
How many men in the car? How many, John?
2. Gray coupe. Pulled up for the stop. In the pedestrian lane. Went over. Gonna ask him to back up. Back up out of lane. Just gonna ask him.
Yeah, John, and then what?
Driver. Dark hair. Eyes. Dark. Went over. Gonna ask him. Back up. Pointed a gun. No reason. Pointed a gun at me.
All right, easy, John. Take it easy.
No reason, Joe. No reason he fired.
Hurry it up, Joe.
Yeah.
No.
What about the other man in the car? Did you see him? Can you describe him?
Joe, did you get him? Gray coupe. Driver. Guy with him.
We've got the driver, John. He's upstairs. The other one got away. We gotta find him. You gotta help us.
My wife. Somebody send for Dora.
She's on her way. She'll be here in a minute. Now, can you tell us, the other man in the car, what did he look like?
Gray coupe.
What did he look like?
Don't press him, Joe.
Gray coupe. The driver. Pointed a gun. Dark hair.
Yeah, I know. The other man, John. We got the driver. What did the other man look like?
Send for Dora.
Come on, Ben. Thanks, Doc.
Okay, Joe.
Going fast.
Yeah.
John got any kids?
2.
Always pick a family man.
This thing's got a phony ring to it, Ben. You don't just pull a gun and shoot a man.
Not if you're sane, you don't. Here's the stairs.
The guy we got is as sane as they come.
And how do we explain it?
All I know is that hood shot John Bemis, and I want to know why.
Might be a lead in that car he was driving.
Maybe. Come on, here we are.
Phone message for you, Friday. Came in a few moments ago.
Thanks, Davis. From R&I.
They got a make?
Take a look.
No make or warrants on James Vickers, Gray.
Let's talk to him. Come on.
Yeah.
Minor wound, Joe. Bullet penetrated the fleshy part of his hand. Didn't touch the bone.
Thought this guy had an arm wound, too.
Just a neck, man.
That officer you shot, Vickers, he's dying.
Is he?
He's a family guy. Got a wife, 2 kids.
Has he? Why did you shoot him, Vickers?
Ask him. We did.
Then you know the reason.
Said there wasn't any reason.
That's right.
Look, we're going to make you on this, Vickers. You know that, don't you?
I don't know anything.
Why'd you shoot him?
Shut up.
Why'd you shoot him?
Joe.
Yeah. Davis?
Yeah?
Stay with him.
Right.
Doc, get us an MT slip on this guy, will you? We'll be back in a minute. Come on, man.
All right, Joe. I'll have it ready.
Too big, punk.
Easy, Joe.
Oh, easy nothing. I've seen too many good cops like Bemis cut down by punks like that Vickers.
Getting mad won't help.
Come on, down the stairs.
Like to see Bemis? Why?
Just for the record. I want to see if the doc thinks it's okay for us to bring Vickers down. I'd like to have Bemis definitely identify him as the guy who shot him.
We've got 3 good witnesses.
An identification from Bemis will clinch it. I want to see Vickers get everything he's earned when he goes to court.
Here we are.
Yeah.
He went fast, Joe.
Yeah. That his wife?
Yeah.
She make it in time?
No?
Did he say anything that'd help?
No, it might. He said a prayer.
City Hall.
2625.
2625.
Auto records, Crowley.
Joe Friday, Vince. What about a make on that car used in the Bemis shooting this morning?
Yeah, Joe, been trying to get a hold of you. Where are you now?
Georgia Street, 2nd floor. What about the make?
Car was reported stolen yesterday afternoon. Registered to Harold Simpers, 716 Everett Street. Report said the car was taken from a parking lot at Grand and Wabash.
Okay, Vince, thanks.
What about the guns they found in the car?
Lee Jones still has them over at the crime lab. He's running them through.
No word yet?
No.
You make out the impound report on the car, Joe?
Yeah, recovery report, too. They're still dusting for prints.
MT slip ready, Doc?
Yeah, right here, Ben. Medical card, history, MT slip.
You ready, Vickers?
Yeah.
All right, put out your wrists. Put the cuffs on him, Ben. Watch his hands.
You saving me for the highlights?
All right, let's go.
I'm not going to jail.
You're in jail now.
Looks like a hospital.
Bars on the windows, aren't they?
All right, come on.
Give me a smoke.
Here.
Okay. Light. What do I get if I open up?
No deal.
Might talk, make it attractive.
Who was the other guy in the car?
Hitchhike. I always give rides.
Then why'd he run when we chased you?
Maybe he was scared.
You're part of a gang.
Maybe.
Who was the other guy?
What's it worth?
Oh, come on, Vickers. You're wasting our time.
Where are we going? All right. My hand hurts. I want to call my own doctor. You hear me? That cop pulled his gun first. I can prove it.
Yeah, down the stairs.
Easy, huh? Where are we going? I said, where are we going? All right, what's it worth if I talk? I could tell you all about it. Let's make a deal.
You'll tell us anyhow.
Think so?
All right, you out the door.
Wait a minute, huh? Cigarettes out.
All right, Ben, light it.
Yeah.
Nice of you guys. Thanks.
Get up, Ben. Vickers, stop!
He's crossing the street.
Fire over his head. Watch the crowd. Vickers!
Joe, he's running for that car.
All right, let's hold it, Vickers. All right, stop it, Ben.
He's stopped. Come on, Joe.
All right, come on, get back, please. Let us through here. Let us through.
Shall I call a doctor, Joe?
No, he wouldn't be interested. The guy's dead. James Vickers, murder suspect, address unknown, died almost instantly at 1:13 p.m., November 16th, while attempting to escape. His body was taken to the county morgue, where it was posted. All the personal effects found on the body were listed by the coroner, and a receipt for them given to our office. At 8:35 the next morning, Ben and I met with Chief of Detectives Ed Backstrand.
Those 4 guns they found in the car Vickers was driving. They're all U.S. Army property.
Where were they stolen from, Skipper?
I don't know. Each one of the guns is stamped U.S. Army, that's all.
Well, that makes it easy.
The coroner find anything on the body?
Nothing to tell us why Vickers decided to kill a traffic cop.
What did Bemis say before he died?
He was on traffic duty yesterday morning down at East Broadway and First. At 10:35, a gray coupe pulled up for a stop sign. Vickers was driving. Bemis started over to tell him to back up out of the pedestrian zone. Vickers pulled a gun and shot him.
How'd they catch Vickers?
Chased him 3 miles before he piled into a lumber truck. The guy with him got away.
Fine.
Checked R&I. No make or warrants on Vickers. Kickback's not in on his fingerprint.
All right. What's your guess, Friday?
I don't have one, Ed.
Vickers could have been hopped up.
Doc Stanley over at Georgia Street said no. We checked him.
Wait a minute. Backstrand. Yeah, hold on. For you, Friday.
Gee, thanks. Friday talking. Yeah. Yeah, good. Be right over, Lee. We're in business, Ed. Crime Lab just found Vickers' address.
There it is, Joe.
Thanks, Lee. Let's see, huh? Silver Dollar Hotel. Received a Mr. James Vickers, $6.50, room 345.
Where'd you find it, Lee?
Under the front seat, in with the tools.
Anything else?
Not a thing.
How about prints?
2. Kind of smudged. Hope we can run a make with them.
No prints on those 4 guns, Lee?
Smeared. Not enough to classify.
Yeah, this is it, Ben.
That's all we got.
Come on, let's see if we can make it pay off. We located the Silver Dollar Hotel on East Grand between 16th Street and Pico. It was an old-type frame building with a brightly colored neon sign jutting out over the sidewalk just above the dark entrance. The manager's name was Luther Gage. We showed him a picture of James Vickers. He definitely identified him as one of his former tenants. He told us that Vickers had stayed at the hotel 1 week in room 345 and that he had checked out 2 days ago.
Was Vickers staying here alone, Mr. Gay?
Yes, alone. Quiet man.
Did he have any visitors?
Maybe. Wouldn't know. Paid his bills, spent most of his time away from the hotel. Good tenant.
Did Vickers have any friends here in the hotel?
Maybe. Fell in the room next to Mr. Vickers. He still lives here. 2 of them used to be kind of thick.
Can we look at that room Vickers stayed in, Mr. Gage?
Let's see. Yes, it's still vacant. All right, this way.
This man Vickers was friendly with. What's his name, Gage?
Knight. Raymond Knight. Room 343.
Is he in his room now?
No. Went out about 8 this morning. Here's the elevator.
How well would you say Knight and Vickers knew each other?
Couldn't say. Good tenants, both of them. Pay their bills.
Did they go out together? Seem to know each other well?
Wouldn't know. I don't pry.
Look, this case involves murder, Mr. Gage. We told you that. We'd appreciate your cooperation.
Cooperation don't pay the rent, Sergeant. 3rd floor. This way. Here, 345.
Open it up. Nothing.
Yeah, over here. Looks pretty clean, Joe.
All my rooms are
He
clean.
didn't mean it that way, Mr. Gage. I wonder if you'd show us Knight's room now. That's next door, isn't it?
I don't know about this. Poking into other people's rooms. Not regular.
Neither's murder. Come on, let's go.
Does Mr. Knight have this room to himself?
Sure ask questions, don't you? No, Knight has a friend staying with him. About 2 weeks now. Not in much.
Is he in now?
Don't think so.
Ben, watch it! Oh, drop that, you! Bad shot, Mr. Gage. Look out! Come on, get up.
Ben?
He's out cold. Look what you've done to the room.
I thought you said Knight wasn't in.
He isn't. This is his friend.
Great friends. 45 automatic in his hand. 38 snub nose in the bureau. Another 45. Look in his bag.
I don't pry. He pays his bills. Good tenant.
Yeah. Can I get outside on this phone?
Yes. All outside calls are 10 cents.
Yeah. Here.
Have to keep the books straight.
Sure you do.
Who's going to pay for the damage?
Ask Mr. Knight's friend here.
Well, say...
Why worry? He pays his bills. Good tenant. I called Ed Backstrand, and he sent out a special detail to stake out the hotel and bring in Raymond Knight if and when he returned. Ben and I drove to the Georgia Street Receiving Hospital where Doc Stanley patched up the cut on Ben's scalp and treated Raymond Knight's friend for simple cuts and bruises. From papers found in his wallet and in the hotel room, he was identified as Frank Gannon, 9896 Wasatch Street, Kansas City, Missouri. When we got to headquarters, we had Gannon taken to the interrogation room where we questioned him briefly. He told us that he was a self-employed watch salesman and that he was in the city on a business trip. He admitted friendship with Knight, but not with Vickers. We booked him at the county jail for assault with intent to commit murder. The 3 guns found in the hotel room were turned over to the crime lab. We reported back to the office.
Joe, my head's pounding like mad. That Gannon's a mean.
Yeah, it's a nasty crack. I got some aspirin in my desk.
Might help. You're off.
Hi, boys. Rough day.
I don't get much rougher, Eddie.
Message for you on the desk. Well, I'm going to eat. Starving.
Right, Tracy.
What is it, Joe?
Jones got a make on those prints he lifted off the car.
Let's see. Yeah, something else in there on James Vickers.
Wanted 10-14-43, desertion, U.S. Army.
That could account for those stolen Army guns.
Yeah.
What about the make on those prints Lee found?
Let's take a look.
Vance Taylor's. Good solid record.
4 burglaries, 2 armed robberies, 2 assaults. Wait a minute. Here's the mama sheet.
Born so-and-so, age 36, height. Alias John Fields, Harold Grant, Tom Bissell, Joe... Hey.
Yeah, alias Raymond Knight. The other man who rode in the car with James Vickers the morning he shot down Traffic Officer Bemis finally had been identified. Vance Taylor, alias Raymond Knight. Well, that still didn't explain the unprovoked murder. It didn't explain the 4 guns found in the car or the 3 guns found in the hotel room. An assortment of arms like that could mean something big, but we didn't know what. Gannon's sudden willingness to shoot it out in the hotel room meant something, too, but we didn't know what. We had Gannon brought back to the interrogation room.
Hi, Gannon. Have a seat.
Everything all right?
I'll bet you're worried.
No, we're not worried, Gannon. You ought to be.
Don't make me laugh.
You're tied in with Raymond Knight. That's enough for us.
You send me up for it.
We're going to try.
Big talk.
How long did you know Vickers?
I didn't.
Funny. His prints are all over one of those guns we found in your room.
I'm not worrying.
Then you better start, Gannon. Vickers and Knight killed a man. If you run with him, your hands are dirty, too.
I room with Knight, that's all.
Knight didn't come back to the hotel. Where is he?
We're not that close.
You share your guns and your friends. That's close enough for us.
I don't know Vickers.
You mean you didn't know him?
I said I don't know him.
We got Vickers, Gannon. He's dead.
Good story.
Okay. Come on, Gannon. Let's go down to the morgue.
Down this way, Joe. Cold today, isn't it?
Yeah, it's damp.
Bad sinus weather.
No. What is all this?
Never seen a corpse before?
No, I'm not in this. Take me back. I don't want to look.
You can close your eyes.
Take me back. I don't want to look.
Here we are, fellas. Slam 45.
This way, Gannon.
I get sick. I don't want to look.
Throw back the sheet, Fred. Take a good look, Gannon.
No, he's Knight's friend. I'm not in it.
Who is in it?
I don't know. Take me out. I'm sick.
All right, Fred. Thanks.
Okay, boys.
Interrogation room, Friday.
Joe, on stakeout at the Silver Dollar Hotel. No sign of Raymond Knight. Keep you posted.
Okay, Dave. Thanks.
How long does this go on? I can call a lawyer, you know.
And you better call one right away, Gannon. They just picked up Knight at the hotel. He's incriminated you.
You're a liar.
Sure. Like we were about Vickers.
We'll prove it to you, Gannon. The officers are on their way in now. They're going to put Knight in the next room. You can listen to him.
Look, I came here to sell watches. I ain't in this.
Gannon, you and Vickers and Knight were planning a job, a big one. We know that. If you want to wait till you get on the witness stand to tell your story, it's all right with us.
Well, didn't take too long to break this one. Smoke, Joe?
Yeah. Thanks.
Gannon? Smoke?
What are you going to do?
Nothing. Just kill a little time. They bring in Knight.
You haven't got Knight.
I haven't unwrapped them yet, Joe. You want to check me out?
Okay, open them up. Give him a good shuffle, huh? You're going to have some time on your hands, Gannon. Want to learn a new card game?
No.
Suit yourself. It's a good game for two. Better with three.
Sure a lot of cards.
Yeah. You got 2 decks there. Well, first off, this game is quite a bit like gin rummy.
Yeah?
There are 8 of every suit. 4 jokers. Jokers count 50 points.
Mm-hmm.
Red 3s count 100 points each. If you get a black 3, you can freeze the deck.
Oh, I see.
I shouldn't say deck. In this game, they call it the pack.
The pack? What's a pack?
Well, it's the discard pile, same as in gin.
You get a red 3, you can freeze it.
No, it's a black 3.
Well, what happens when you freeze it?
Nobody can pick it up.
Oh, I see.
All right. Let's deal out a dummy hand here. Fine game, Gannon. Sure you won't change your mind?
You don't want to play, Joe.
All right, now in two-handed, you deal out 15 cards, see?
How many can play?
As many as 6, I think. I've only played up to 4.
You play partners with 4?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, count your cards. I think that's 15.
13, 14, 15. Right. Now what do I do?
Well, I guess you better lay your hand open. That'll be the easiest way to show you.
Okay.
Spread them all out over there. Well, you don't have a great hand there. You got a couple of black 3s. You can use those.
Yeah, that's fine. They count 100 apiece.
No. Those are red 3s. Black 3s don't count anything.
Oh, red 3.
That's right. Do you remember what black 3s are for?
Yeah, you can use them to freeze a pile.
Pack. That's right.
The pack. Well, you know what I mean.
All right, now, look. You see, I got a joker here. Jokers are wild. Do you remember how much they count?
They're wild. 100 points.
No, red 3s are worth 100. Jokers count 50.
You don't explain it very good. I don't understand.
Well, how simple can it be? Gannon's not even playing. You get it, don't you, Gannon?
Okay, red 3s count 100. Jokers count 50. Black 3s, you can freeze the pack.
Yeah, good. Now hold on to that, will you? Now, black 3s freeze the pack, but that's not the only card that can do it.
No?
No. Deuces can do the same thing. Well, you see, the only difference is if you use a deuce, which is also wild, you have to have a natural pair in order to pick up the pack. Now, with a black 3, it's only good until...
I knew it wouldn't work. It was sour right from the start. Vickers killed the cop.
Ben,
I'm not
call
in
the
it.
stenographer.
I'm
Right,
copping
Joe.
out. I'm taking no raps.
Johnny, the stenographer?
Right, Ben.
All right, Gannon.
Too late. You haven't got time. 20 after 1, they're going to do it.
Do what?
Payroll. Brazier Company. Messenger leaves at 1:20. He's got the payroll. 30 grand. They're going to get him.
Where does the messenger leave?
1:20. You're too late. I'm not in it.
Where does he leave?
1:20 leaves the bank, I think. No, maybe the company.
Where's the company?
3rd and Spring. They're going to get him.
Where's the bank the messenger goes to?
Up the block, 2nd National, 3rd and Hill.
Where are they going to get the messenger?
By the alley, Clay Street. I'm not in it.
Ben, check it. Get out of communications. Have him put out a call to block off the area. Give him the details.
Right.
Johnny.
Yeah, Joe.
Stay with this guy.
Okay.
Davis. Go. Brazier Manufacturing. Olympia.
Good afternoon, Brazier Manufacturing Company.
Give me your payroll division. This is a police department emergency.
What's that, sir?
Your payroll division. It's an emergency.
One moment, sir.
Come on, hurry up.
Payroll, Hopkins.
Mr. Hopkins, this is Sergeant Friday, Police Department. We've had a tip your payroll messenger is going to be held up today. Has he left your building yet?
The messenger?
Yeah.
Oh, my, he left early today. Went out the door about 10 minutes ago.
Thanks. Second National Security. Second National. Fitzroy 3.
Friday, what's all the excitement? You break that guy?
Wait in a minute, Ed. No time.
Good afternoon, 2nd National.
Give me the manager on duty, please. Emergency.
One moment, please.
One moment. Come on.
I'm sorry, sir. The line is busy. Would you care to wait?
Give me the chief teller.
Thank you.
Chief Teller, Waters.
This is Sergeant Friday, Police Department. Emergency call. Has the payroll messenger from the Brazier Company left the bank yet?
Well, I wouldn't know, Sergeant. Just a moment. I'll have your call switched.
Yeah.
Operator.
Beatrice, would you give this call to Miss Chalmers? It's important.
Thank you, Mr. Waters. Miss Chalmers, good afternoon.
Miss Chalmers.
What's the matter, Friday? You sick?
Yeah, I'm sick.
Miss Chalmers, good afternoon.
Miss Chalmers, this is Sergeant Friday, Police Department. Has the payroll messenger from the Brazier Company left the bank yet?
From Brazier? Why, yes, not more than 2 or 3 minutes ago.
And he had the payroll with him?
Of course.
Thanks. Got a tip on a payroll sticker, Ben. You coming?
Yeah, let's go.
Ben, down this way. Coming. Let's hustle it. Down the stairs. Communications get the story?
You got it on the air now.
Where's this Brazier Company?
3rd and Spring, about 5 blocks from here. Come on. Here's the garage. All right, come on, hit it. Let's make time.
Get the radio on.
Just warming up.
All units. Attention all units. On 3rd Street, corner of Clay Alley, 211. A bank messenger. Suspects are headed west on Clay Alley. Suspects are armed. Code 3. 11R. Take the call.
Cars are closing in fast.
4th Street up ahead, Ben. Might meet him at this end of Clay Alley.
Hold on. No, it was pretty quiet at this end.
Not much you can do without... Hey, look. Coming out of the alley now. Guy with the police. Brown coat.
The guy with him. Pull up, Ben. Now, let's go.
All right, you two, hold it.
They're running for it.
Come on.
Ben, what's this about?
Let's go.
Come on, they're losing it.
I see him up ahead. They're turning onto Hill Street.
Romero, come on.
Will you, Skipper? You see him, Joe? Heading for the subway terminal.
Yeah, they're going into the crowd. Don't lose them. All right, I'll take the ramp to the left.
Ben, go with him. I'll take the one to the right.
You see him, Joe?
No, I lost. Now, wait a minute. There they are, over the turnstile. Come on.
Joe, they're off the platform. They're crossing the tracks.
Ed's got one of them. Come on, over the turnstile. Come on, Ben.
Joe, the other guy. Heading down into the tunnel. He's straight.
Come on, after him. Hug the side. He's trapped, Ben. There's a train coming through.
You, come back. You're trapped.
Ben, get out. Hug the side. He's running into it, Joe.
You all right, Joe?
Yeah. You?
Mm-hmm. You want to check?
No, I don't think it's any use.
Yeah.
Well, let's go.
Wonder why he tried so hard, Joe.
I don't know, Ben. Some people are like that. You can blow the whistle all you want. They never know when to stop.
The story you have just heard is true. Only the names were changed to protect the innocent.
Frank Gannon, the only surviving member of the hold-up gang, was tried and convicted of the crime of assault with intent to commit murder. He is now serving out his sentence at the state penitentiary. You have just heard the 16th in a new series of authentic cases from official files. Technical advice for Dragnet comes from the office of Acting Chief of Police W.A. Wharton, Los Angeles Police Department.
Tonight's program is dedicated to Private Richard H. Taylor of the Washington, D.C. Police Department, who on the evening of December 13th, 1946, gave his life so that yours might be more secure.
Dragnet came to you from Los Angeles.
Phil Harris likes a great deal about the South. We like a great deal about Phil Harris. For instance, we like his beautiful blonde wife, Alice Faye. In fact, we like the Phil Harris-Alice Faye show, and it just happens that it returns to the NBC air tomorrow. Why don't you take our advice and listen to one of the funniest shows around anywhere? That's the Phil Harris-Alice Faye show tomorrow on most of these same NBC stations. You're tuned for the stars on NBC.
No way. Good morning. How are we? Hi, how are ya? My fridge is making noises. It's only a couple of years old. It's already starting to squeak. Stupid refrigerator. They just don't make shit like they used to, right? Give me a 1950s fridge and it's still fucking working. You know? Give me a fridge made 5 years ago and it's a piece of crap. Yeah, which is of course what's going on. There you go. Well, how's it going? I'm just sitting here drinking my coffee, doing my usual. Hello. Well, thanks for joining me. Hey, good morning, Joey. How you doing, brother? Ah, yeah. Outrageous, man. Boy. I got my Corona box here. I got it all nice and taped up, nice and tight and snug and everything, and put a little Scotch tape tab so I could open it. Corona Westerns. There you go. 3 for 50 cents. So this is my money box for the Reunion Festival weekend donation collection thingy. And I'm using this because of Paper Moon, Addie Prey, and her little box of goodies. Ain't that sweet? Yes, it is. I should eat something here. Yay, my wife picked up cereal bars for me. She's such a sweetheart. She's such a sweetheart. Well, here I said, broken-hearted. Thought I finished, but only started. So how the hell are you? What's going on, man? I'm just pushing along. Stay positive, man. That's all you can do is stay positive. Negativity only brings negativity, man. Right? Right. Well, that is good to hear, little brother. I am I'm glad to hear that. I am doing okay. I started reading my book last night, Lakota Woman. I got through 2 chapters. I just burned right through them. It's a really easy read. It's written by someone with not that great an education, thanks to the American education system and reservation life. So it's just like talking to someone. I mean, it's literally like someone telling you a story, like someone right here next to you. I mean, it's not like some big grandiose production. There's no wall between you and the author, right? There's when you're reading a book, there's like that little bit of a barrier. They're a writer and I'm a reader, right? And with this Lakota Woman, it's more like you're sitting down talking to your neighbor and they're telling you a story, right? And that's the way it feels. It's really, really a good read. I would recommend it already. And already, I mean, I was like in the first chapter, everybody dies, right? It's like, wow. She describes a person, and then a paragraph describing this person, and then a sentence, and they died, you know, broken into pieces in the fucking snow. And then the next person, and they, you know, their head was bashed in, and they're apart in their home. I mean, it was literally, the first chapter was death, 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 avoiding death. It was horrible. You know, it's like almost everybody she described died, and they either died mysteriously or they died at the hands of white men. You know, just horrible. Just fucking horrible. So I did watch the movie Lakota Woman decades ago. I watched it once. I've tried to find it. I'm gonna have to look again. But the book really goes into it. Starts at her birth, right? She also does a lot of retrospection to the first Wounded Knee in 1889, I think is when it was. Yeah, wow. Wow. It's just a phenomenal read so far. The first two chapters is her history, her family's history, the life on the reservation. And I believe she's an adult now, and it's time for her to. And it's not like, you know, matter of fact, this is how I grew up. It's like different stories about different people explaining why she became the adult she did. It's really weird. It's a heavy read, but it's real easy. There's just a lot of depth to it. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Hmm. So, at one point, she explains the difference between the Lakota Indians and the Dakota Indians, the Lakota Sioux and the Dakota Sioux. And one interesting, hilarious fact was the fact that the Dakota Indians cannot pronounce the letter L. So the Lakota Sioux would pronounce Lakota, Lakota, whereas the Dakotas would pronounce it Dakota, Dakota, because they don't have the capacity in their mouths to pronounce the letter L. Yeah, there was this joke. I'll have to get the book and check it out. But there was this joke that she said about the Dakota Indians that the Sioux have. Anyway, I thought it was pretty cool. 27 results for Lakota Woman. Lakota Voices. Arlete Loud Hawk. Arlete Loud Hawk. Arlete Loud Hawk. Part 1. Part 2. They seem to be activists for the plight of the indigenous people, as well as domestic violence. And I'm not seeing Lakota Woman, the actual movie, here. Well, what a bummer. TNT commercials. I bet there's a preview for the movie in those. there's that. Okay, so no Lakota Woman movie. What a bummer. Alright, looks like I'm just going to have to find it. Anybody can find Lakota Woman on DVD, let me know. So yeah, I finished the video Time Machine and got it uploaded, what was it, Wednesday night? Thursday morning. I haven't gotten any negative results as far as copyright stuff on that particular video. Particular. In fact, I am going to go to the last week's video Time Machine, and I am going to make that visible. And let's see. Video Time Machine. Season 1, Episode 4. Let's see, I'm going to go here and edit and see if I can make my, what you call it, here we go, auto-generated video Time Machine. Cancel, let me go ahead and upload a PNG to put here. Geez, I don't want that. I want my desktop. There we go. Nighttime nonsense and nostalgia. Video Time Machine. Intros, outro. Where's my elements? Here we are. There's there it is. There it is. There you go. There you are, George. Alright, save. And back to channel content. And we will expose it. Let's expose it. And it is now public. There we go. Oh, wait. That's the wrong one. That's the new one. Alrighty. Let's go down and find the last week's one. Oops, almost did a boo-boo there. Oh my gosh. Am I gone? Oh my word. Video Time Machine, private, there it is. Public. Publish. Alright, now last week's Video Time Machine is a public. It's pubic. What? Oh my gosh. Alright, let me warm up this coffee a little bit. Be right back. Living in squalor. This is mi choza, orale, Holmes. This is my shack. It's my shack, home. You know, I don't mind living in poverty and squalor. I mean, it's pretty much my whole life. It only has to happen now until my daughter gets out of school, and then she's on to her better world, you know. Good job. Nice life. Nice new home. That kind of stuff. That's important to me, knowing that she's going to be able to achieve these things. I ain't gonna get, that's not me, you know, I'm not into new houses and mortgages and all that stuff. If I was gonna get a new house, it would be a new old house, right? It would be something just up from where we're at. I mean, I'm not looking to, you know, be one of those guys who's ever aspiring for more and more material stuff. The material stuff that I want is old. The stuff that people are throwing away, that's the stuff that I want. You know, the little old house that's fallen apart, you know, that people move out of so they can get into their nice new bright and shiny track home. The house they're moving out of, that's the house I want. Something old, something with some character and history, you know, stuff buried in the walls in the garden, you know. It's like, ooh, check it out. You know, I want to like, I've lived in track homes before, and it's always felt really weird. Really, really weird. I've lived in new homes, new apartments. Yeah. You know, I mean, even when I was driving a new car, it felt weird. You know, it felt weird for years until the car was old, and then it was like, it feels normal now. It's just not my bag, baby. You know? You know what I mean? It's not my bag. Ooh, somebody watched my music video last night. Wow. I'm a hit. Yay. Yeah. Totally. Oh, coffee. Oh, coffee. Oh my God, like no way. Yeah, like for sure. Trying to figure out if I left the house yesterday, and yes, in fact, I did leave the house yesterday. I went and helped my wife clean a vacation rental. That's what we do. When somebody says, "Hey, it's time to clean a house," I got to go clean a house. I got no choice, unless, of course, I'm all busted up, and my wife says, just stay home. It's not a big deal. Just stay home. If I need you, I'll come get you. But usually I go. There have been a few times recently where I've just been like, nope, you're on your own today, baby. I'm sorry. I can't even get out of bed. Yeah. But I got up and I went out yesterday. I did what I had to. And then I came back and I did what I had to here as well. Like sitting here having dinner with my wife, watching square pegs. No, really. She went out and got pizza last night. Woohoo! Pizza. It's good. I don't want pizza anymore, though. I want new food. I want new stuff. I want to try some Filipino food, some Vietnamese food, some different Thai food, stuff that I haven't had before. You know, Indian food. I want to try some new stuff. You know? It's like you have the opportunity to do different stuff, so why not do it, right? I mean, it's not like there's a million different places in town to eat. But at the same time, it's not like there ain't any at all. You know, I'm sure we've got like a dozen, at least, different types of food places here in the area. Right up the street, we've got an Indian Sam's restaurant. I think there's another place in town that's different that just opened up. And then there's another place, I can't remember what ethnicity the food is. And then I follow recipes pretty good. It's always nice to take a bunch of new ingredients and follow a recipe and come up with something different. We were getting those little bags of marinade for chicken, and they were like, you know, tikka masala and some other Indian and Asian dishes that we'd never tried before. So that's neat. But I want to go beyond that. I want to try some new and different stuff that I've never had before. You know, I've had chicken curry before, and the stuff that we had was akin to that. Not bad. I just want different. So, yeah, different. I'll have to look in the area and see what's different out here. Because I know we got a lot of different. There's a lot of food out here. Believe it or not. There has to be. There's so many tourists every week. I think most of the places that have come about in the last 6 years have come about just for tourism. You know, just to capitalize on the amount of people. We went from a couple of hundred vacation rentals in our town to well over 1,000. We get over 2 million visitors to the park every year, and we get the residual effect out here. There's a lot of people out here. And a lot of people come from the city to escape and to hide out here in the desert and to do something different. You know, something different. Different. It's different. Yeah. It's totally different. I am going to indulge my head and escape some pain because, man, I think I got a crick in my neck reading last night. You know, because I have a tendency to kind of prop myself up on stuff, and I don't know, I think I gave myself a crick. Ow. So this weekend, I am going to be hitting up people who have pledged donations. I got to be that follow-up guy. Hi, I see in our records that you've decided to pledge for the donation of the reunion. Can I count on you for your money this weekend, or should we wait till next weekend? I don't know. I'd probably do something just like that, a cute little cutesy text. You know, or maybe I'll make a cute little video. Right, I'll make a cute little bit. There's this Muffy character on Square Pegs, right? And she's like, all right, everybody, it behooves me to announce, right? She's always behooving. I think she's got hooves. She got antlers. So I might take some different elements from some 1980s stuff and maybe put together a little, you know, handout thing. Give me money. Because this ain't going to work without money. I've got shirts. I'm going to call today and find out if my shirts, colors, sizes have arrived. If not, then we're just going to not even think about it until next week. And I will be going to the bank. Every time somebody puts money in the bank, I will be going to the bank and withdrawing that money and sticking it here in my Corona Westerns box. Right? And then as soon as I get the amount collected that I need, I will be running that money down to the shirt people. Shirt people! Shirt people. Next on ABC. Coming this fall, the shirt people. Oh my God, no way! You know what we're going to have to do now? What? Go up against the pant people. No! Not the pant people! Do you mean like... No, not that kind of pant. Idiot. It made me think of Cheech. Cheech Marin on one of those movies when he was talking about hanging out with one of these girls. What are they? Hey, baby. Oh, sorry. Oh my God, I don't like that. Oh my God. That's so defaming to women. What, going? Oh my gosh, he's doing it again. Make him stop. I'm gonna call my lawyer. No way! I was gonna call my lawyer too. Get out of here. We'll have him do lunch, and we'll pay for it. Lawyers. Ah, jeez. Ah, you fucking lighter. Went through another lighter, right? Where the hell's my lighter? Where the hell's my lighter? I got its moita. I got matches. I got all kinds of matches. No, I don't need that. I don't need it. I don't bloody well need it. Oh, hey, hi, how are you? You know, sometimes lately I'm just forgetting I'm doing a show. You know what, Ari? Which kind of scares me about doing like a telethon, like a marathon long show, where I just put the camera on and say, all right, you're just going to have to see how I live, and then just go about my day, right? Oh, man, that could get really, really scary. I would have to put notes everywhere. You're on camera, dummy. Don't scratch your ass. You're on camera, dummy. Don't pick your nose. You're on camera, dummy. Don't scratch your balls or something. You know. Why not? Why can't I scratch my balls? Hey, who are you to tell me I can't scratch my balls, man? I'm one ball scratching motherfucker. I got my lighter. Hey, Marge, he's talking about ball scratching now. Leave him alone, Harry. You're like the #1 ball scratcher. You bitch. Fuck you, Harry. Sorry, Marge. Like that. Yeah. Like that. So, my daughter's going to get us a room for a couple of nights. The Paris is out. It's too late to get us a room at the Paris, which is a bummer because I really liked it. She's going to get us she's going to get us a room off the strip, out of town. Actually, as we're coming into town, it's as we're coming into town. It's a resort just this side of downtown, which is cool. So we're off the strip. It's like half the price, so great. She's getting a 1-bed room, and then we'll order up another bed for Joey, and then I'm gonna bring my air mattress and blow it up and shove it in a fucking corner, right? Why not? Why the hell not? So yeah, so I'm gonna do that. So I have to find a wagon. I have to find a little portable fold-up wagon to take with us, so that not only can I throw my backpack and my bag in it, but then I can also throw my air mattress, deflated of course, and wrapped up, and my mattress pad, and a couple of pillows. I gotta have a couple of pillows, right? I can sleep with other pillows as long as I have the 2 pillows that my head require. If I have my 2 head pillows, all the other pillows doesn't matter. As long as my head feels the same, I can sleep anywhere. I figured that out. I used to not be able to sleep in strange places until I realized it was all about the pillow. That's it. Got to have my own pillow. So I take my 2 pillows, and then of course I require 2 or 3 other pillows once I get there, because I sleep on my side. I have a bad back. I have to have parts of me propped up in certain ways when I'm sleeping, or I wake up in misery. So when I sleep on my right, I've got to have a pillow to prop my right arm up on. Otherwise, it'll fall out flat, and first of all, it'll smack my wife in the face when I go into that position. Oh, sorry, honey. Oh, sorry, honey. So I keep that pillow there as a block, and also so that I don't wake up with this pain all the way up and through here from being extended out, right? Yeah, you know, and then the other side, I sleep with my arm tucked up here, but I've got to have space with a pillow. It's horrible. No wonder I can't ever sleep, right? It's like, it's a constant overthinking it. Oh, I gotta have this. Oh my God. Oh, this. Oh, that. Oh, it hurts. Oh, make it stop. Oh, but see, the thing is that if I have the bed the right way with the right pillow, I'm good to go. Even if I don't sleep, I'm at least comfortable. And that's all I can ever hope for when I lie down to go to bed, is that I can just get comfortable. If I sleep, just let it come. Just let it happen. But I can't get into bed expecting to go to sleep, because I will stay awake for 5 hours looking at my eyelids, counting protein molecules in my vision. And my God, it's like so weird. Like, for sure, you know? Oh my God. Like, totally. Yeah. Flashback Friday. Flash in the Pan Friday. Flash forward. Backslash. Yeah. Damn. The burps, man. The burps. I like to totally get the burps, you know. Like totally for sure. Totally. Yeah, so I'm working on another music video. Hopefully it'll come out next week. I gathered up all of the video and audio that I have of my friend, and I'm going to go through it, and I'm going to pick one song, though the audio is really good, and I'm going to use that to take all of the other video I have of him and create a music video. So I gathered up all of the elements. Now I'm going to take each one of those video elements, edit it down to just the pieces that I'm going to use, right? Okay, so like here's the song, and here's the piece I'm going to use from that song. And then what I'll do is I'll edit away everything else, save it as a short little video, and then clean the program out and bring in another one and edit it down, save it, come back, clean it out, and then just do that to all of the videos until I have all of the elements in their short version, right? And then I will gather up other video elements that I'll want to use in the video. And basically what I'll do is I'll put the song on and I'll listen to the song over and over and over again, and then while I'm looking through elements, and then I'll be like, ooh, I want this, and then I'll type in and search an element and find it, a sound effect, a video bite, some kind of special graphic or special effect or something that I know will work. So yeah, I'm trying real hard without overthinking it and overdoing it. I'm trying real hard to get back into the creative end of my channel. All summer long, I've just been avoiding creativity for obvious reasons, to avoid depression And it's like now I feel like, okay, now I can get back into the video end of it, you know. I honestly think I will probably start playing around with my musical instruments a little bit more. Just not vocally, just not get into the whole singing end of it, you know. I'd like to learn a song on the ukulele. I'd like to learn a song on the mandolin. I'd like to learn a song on the piano. What would really be nice is if I could learn a song on each one of these instruments and then at some point create a song utilizing those instruments a little bit, you know. I'd like to have a banjo and just have a banjo strumming. I like banjo picking, but there's nothing like a good banjo strumming it like a ukulele. It's just a great sound. It's a great string sound, but it's a great percussive sound as well. And you know, strings are just percussion instruments, mainly because they get hammered or plucked, right? So there you go, a little partake. Yeah, there's a couple of 1920s songs that I would love to play on the ukulele. So, in fact, I have to dig out a couple of instruments so that when I do go to open mic, I can take a couple of extra things with me. And then when somebody says, well, it's too bad you don't have a mandolin, I can just say, oh, well, for just a second. Here you go. Tune it up. Yeah. Oh my gosh, do you play? No. What the hell do you have a mandolin for? Well, got it for my wife. Want her to learn how to play. Depression takes over and conquers all, so, you know, at some point I'm going to get this mandolin out here, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to play the mandolin and get my wife to learn how to play it. I've got the instruction manual, got all the little knickknacks. She played it when she was a little kid. She played a mandolin, and which made me think, all right, she's got some kind of connection to a musical instrument, right? I'm going to get her that musical instrument and see if I can reforge that connection, right? So at some point, you know, I will have to dig it out and get it up and working. I've always been kind of hoping that I could get my friend to come over and help me kind of get rolling on it, right? Because I'm a bad starter. I'm a bad starter, man. So, yeah. Good morning to all. To those of you just joining us, this is Flashback Friday, where I sit here and do absolutely nothing different than any other day of the week. It's just a different name on the... No, really. I'm flashing back, all right. I'm like a flash sideways kind of a thing. I'm always flashed back, right? I'm like the flashlight of flashbacks. What the hell does that mean? Take another hit, that's what it means. Yeah. What the hell was that? I want to get one of those old crystal radio kits, right? Now, if you could find it like one of those science kit things now, how to build a crystal radio. And the thing about it is that you don't listen to like music, you listen to like the sounds of the universe, like you listen to the solar flares and the magnetic hum of gravity. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. I don't know. I've never had a crystal radio. Is it like the crystalline entity on Star Trek? No, it's not. It's nothing like that. So quit asking. But I love Star Trek. Yeah, me too. But remember, the crystalline entity, that was Star Trek The Next Generation. And if you remember, it had to do with data in his home world, where he came from, where he was created, and the crystalline entity came along and just destroyed everybody on the planet except for him, because he was turned off at the time. But Lore, his brother, he's the one that contacted them and had them come and destroy all of these. Oh, Lore, evil Lore. Sorry, I got onto a Star Trek thing. I gotta warm up my coffee. Yeah, the only bummer with the ukulele songs is they're actually songs that I want to sing, right? And with this stupid dental procedure coming up, I don't really feel like I want to get into learning how to sing a new song and then have to come along later and relearn how to sing it differently. It's just a drag, man. It's just a drag. I'm trying real hard to stay out of depression. And I've got to postpone it. I mean, I've got to postpone this whole beginning because I got to make sure that my insurance is going to be good through the whole thing. In fact, today I may go down and sit and stand in line and wait and talk to somebody and get all of this shit straightened out. Because I'm just gonna put the appointment off a week, put it off a week, and then if I have to come back and say, all right, let's put it 2 weeks out. I mean, I don't want to cancel it. Because I can't, then I'll have to get it reapproved, and I don't want to wait too long to get started. So, yeah. And I don't want to not do it. I have to do it. It's just a matter of having the right time slot. I mean, I'm already going to lose weeks, perhaps months, of this Elsinore Brothers and Sisters live thing. Which means I'm just going to have to rely on creating a commercial and do a show that doesn't involve me. And that's going to be hard. How do I do a show that doesn't involve me, right? I'm usually the host, so I have to find somebody who can host. And the best person I can come up with is my brother, with this huge-ass busy schedule, right? As does everybody else. So I think I'm going to have to do guest host. I think I'm just going to have to say, okay, look, you've got a shirt. You got a voice, you got connections, you need to come on the show, and you need to come on for 5 or 10 minutes, and you need to talk about the reunion. You need to explain, you know, that it is real and it's going on, and these are your thoughts on it, and you can't wait for this, and you can't wait to see these people, and everybody, you know, even if you can't go, donate and get a shirt, get 2 shirts, get 8 shirts, get 20 shirts, you know. Shirts, shirts, shirts. Right? Because it's going to be like that through the whole thing, you know. The price of the shirts is going to go from $50 for 2 shirts up to $60 for 2 shirts. Simple math. Shipping and handling, right? That's it. So I'm excited about that. I'm not excited about getting into this whole thing and then having my voice taken away from me. That's a bummer. Yeah, I can still, you know, grunt, but, you know, it's just not going to work for a while. I hate them, but I might use one of those programs that speak for you, when I type in phonetically what I want to say so it doesn't make stupid mistakes like I always hear. You're watching this video and it's like, what's this narrator's issue? He keeps mispronouncing shit. Oh, that's right, it's not a fucking narrator, it's a computer program, because this video comes from some country throwing propaganda at us, want you to think a certain way. So they create this whole elaborate thing and then hit English voice, American white guy, and then, hey, I'm here to tell you about this cool video. Mm-hmm. Ugh, miserable sacks of shit. Yeah. So, yeah, music video. My music video is out. I hope people are going to watch it. If you want to watch it here, let me know and I'll put it on. Nobody wants to watch your video. Shut the hell up and quit asking. And then this next video for my friend, he don't know I'm doing it. I'm just doing it because I've got so much footage of him that it's going to be easy to create. I mean, I can use footage of him not even singing the song, right? Because it's a music video, right? You know. So I can use pieces where he's just strumming on the guitar, you know, or where he's just talking into the mic, you know. Take a spot where he's just kind of sitting there looking down and slow it down real slow, you know, and then do something with it effect-wise. Yeah. I've also got some great stock footage. So, and I've got the ability to find more stock footage. So that's cool. Yeah. So I get these little bursts of creativity, and then all of a sudden I'm lost, man. It's like he hasn't said anything in 10 minutes. He just keeps going, yeah, oh, ooh, ah. He hasn't moved in 20 minutes. He's just staring and drooling. Is he okay? He's in deep thought. Leave him alone, man. Are you sure? Should I call him? Right? Oh, the ultimate cool thing would be to, like, die on YouTube live, right? And be dead for, like, hours going out live before anybody even notices, right? And then the paramedics are in here slapping me around, slapping my corpse around, you know, live. That would be fucking awesome. If only I was that lucky, right? What a great show this is. Does he do this every week? Oh, God, stop. You're killing me. Oh, yeah. That's it right there. The guy got an Emmy. Posthumously. It was the greatest YouTube live ever. You can't top that. Oh, pardon my morbid sense of humor, but that was too much to resist. Guy doing this. Are those cameras? Is this live? Shit, I better comb my hair. Oh, shit. The guy's like doing this, and he's like, "Hi, Mom." No more. Whew, no more will happen. Oh, God, I kill me. Oh, that is just too funny. Okay. Hi, Mom. All right. Thumbs up if you want me to continue or stop. Quit it. No, I was kidding. Don't even do a thumbs up. No. I don't go in for fads, man. You know, you don't have to like and subscribe and share. Those are fads. Do whatever you want, man. I don't care. I'm not into that. I'm not into, you know, I'm not into status symbols, you know. The viewers list, right? How many viewers do you have? That's a status thing, man. I don't care. I'm not in it for the viewer count, you know. I'm in it for me. For moments like this, when I just sit here killing myself. Too much. Yeah. Whew. Whew. He's not that funny. I don't know why he's laughing. Nobody else is laughing. There's nobody laughing. It's all right, man. I'll get it. I'll get it, man. It's cool. It's cool. We're on two totally different levels, man. You know? Yeah. Totally different levels. It's a totally different head, man. Totally different headspace. Totally. It comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. And it goes and it comes. Yep. There once was a man from Nantucket whose dick was so long he could suck it. To save himself trouble, he put it in double, so instead of coming, he went. Right? That's it. There once was a girl from Nantucket. I'm going to stop right there. But the next rhyme is bucket, so we won't even finish. That's disgusting. As you can see, I was never much into poetry. Limericks, right? No, there once was a man from Kent whose dick was so long it was bent, not his dick was so long he could suck it. So there once was a man from Kent whose dick was so long it was bent. To save himself trouble, he put it in double, so instead of coming, he went. That's how it goes, right? I got the sucket and the bucket confused, and then there was this whole catastrophe, cataclysm thing going on around me. Everything got dark, and then there was this burst of flames. People running in pandemonium, panic in the streets. It was a normal Friday night, you know, in my brain. Yeah. 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 So let's see, what am I doing this weekend? Well, tonight, we've got a nighttime nonsense and nostalgia, which means I have to fill out a couple of these set lists for the show, so I know what music I'm playing. I need to make sure that my video time machine is where it should be on my computer here, so that when I go to play it this evening, I don't have to try to track it down somewhere. New opening, closing, promos, this, that, the other. So there's the new pre-show, there's the open, there's the close, there's technical difficulties, and there's last week's show. But I don't see this week's show. So if I go to nighttime and open up that one, what do I see? What do I see? I am not seeing the show. Oh, that's because it's not nighttime. It is in Nighttime Nonsense and Nostalgia Video Time Machine. That's where it is. And it should be in its own file. And the episode will be episode 4 for the 4th of October. And where is it? Video Time Machine, episode 4. There it is. It's clouded. It is clouded, but it is not here on my computer. It is 4.47 gigabytes. And what do I have available? I need at least twice that, and I do. So there you go. I will double click because I'm clouded. And let's see what happens while I uncloud this, while I'm transferring this down. Will it slow my show down? Let me look at those numbers over there. Those numbers are still good. Everything's running at top speed. No frames lost. Kilobytes per second is still totally kosher. Ow, that hurts my neck. Don't do that. Yes, sir. All right. So there's the Video Time Machine booting up. All right. Am I gone? Now I have to make sure that it has a buffer, right? So I am going to take this one and put it into the proper place on my external hard drive, which will then remove it from the computer hard drive, which is, I can't afford to put anything else on here, so everything I upload I got to get rid of. And I'm running out of space there on that external hard drive. Oi. 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 So let's see. So later I'll go back to this computer here and I'll save this Video Time Machine with some black at the beginning. It has to fade in from something. It has to fade in from black, right? So I put an extension 10 seconds of black at the beginning of the video, so that when I'm sitting here, it's like, okay, it's time for the Video Time Machine, and I click on it over here, I've got 10 seconds for my screen to clear and go to just the picture, right? Because it's got that little toolbar down at the bottom, play, fast forward, skip, all of that. So I have to move my mouse aside, leave it alone, and then after a couple of seconds, the screen clears and it's just my video, right? So I have to put black at the beginning to account for that. And then once it goes to black and my mouse and everything has faded away, then I fade in from black or fade over to that, and it's a clean screen, you know. But then if I bump my mouse, that little bar pops up, and you've probably seen that on occasion. That pisses me off. It just pisses me off. It pisses me off to no end. Yep. I get like so mad, I just want to fart. Arr. But instead I will heat up this coffee and then take a bung hit. Take a bung hit. Oh my god. He like takes these bong hits and then he farts when he coughs.
Oh my god, no way. Me too.
Totally. Yeah. Anyways, orale. What's going on, Hans? Orale, is it? Orale. Stop looking at my belly. Oh gosh, I could see my ribs there for a second. Yep. Look at that. It's like the Shroud of Turin.
Oh my God, did he just compare himself to Jesus again? Ah, man. This guy's confused. I did not compare him. Don't put stuff into my head, man. I didn't do that. You did that. You made the comparison, man. I just said this and you put it together. He's really going at it, man. Wait, that was me. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm in character, out of character. Ha 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 ha. It's getting too close to reality. Oh, so check this out, dudes. Oh gosh, who was that? Right? A couple of days ago, there was this whole weird thing going on. I don't know. I was just sitting here being me, right? And then all of a sudden, it was toward the end of the show, and somebody got on and said, "This is like a bad ARG, but without the AR." Right? And I'm like, what the fuck's an ARG? Right? I had no idea it was an altered reality or alternate reality game, right? So for the rest of the show, I was explaining that I was found out, and that yes, this is an alternate reality program, and I'm an AI, and at some point I can actually come in and control this character here. And that I wasn't really this guy here. I was a 30-year-old computer program living in a studio apartment in New York, and on my off time would do this character on this show here, and all of this is digital, none of this is real. This is all created to be interactive with the AI and all this shit. And how do we know that's not true, man? Huh? How do we know? How do we know? So my stuff over here is supposed to be uploading my video, but it's not working. And now it's gone from 3 minutes to 4 minutes. Got 550 megabytes left, and it's gone from 3 minutes to 4 minutes, and it's not moving. Seven minutes and 30 seconds, not moving. That's a bummer. Because then what I'll have to do is I'll have to try to cancel this out, but it won't really work, and then I'll have this stupid extra data here eating up my memory, and I won't be able to get rid of it until it just decides to go away itself, I guess. I don't know. Pisses me off. Really makes me mad. 14 minutes now. So basically it got to where it was almost finished uploading, and it decided that it don't want to do it no more. So I'm going to cancel this, and I'm canceling, and now I'm going to let that sit there canceled forever and see if it actually deletes what it's done and goes away. Oh man. But chances are that 17 gigabytes that I had free on my computer is now probably 8 gigabytes and or less. It's probably 3 gigabytes now. Boy. Will I get that memory back, that free memory? Who the hell knows? I don't know shit about computers. If I knew, I'd dive into this thing and I'd fix it. Fix it. So basically, I just have to make sure that I can free up the memory to move the correct stuff over from this computer, from the cloud, yada, yada, yada. I need to set up a network, because these two computers are hardwired Ethernet cable into my, thingy, where everything goes, the hub thingy, where the network thing happens. Anyway, so I could hook these up network if I knew how to go from computer to computer and set up this network, right? But I'm just a fucking moron. And then of course, if I try to Google it, I'll get either some weird video that I'll have to sit through some commercial, some guy try to sell me his bullshit, or
it'll be some written down thing that I just will not be able to comprehend. Okay, go here and do this, and then do this, and then do that. Well, these are two different computers. So, and this one is Windows 10, this one is Windows 11. It's just a confusion. Totally confusion. Totally. So what are you going to do? I don't know. I don't know what to do. This thing over here is jerking itself off. 87% complete. And it's canceling now. It was literally almost done, and it just decided to stop. And freeze. You know, should I have let it go? Maybe it was just on a big chunk of something. I don't know. Was it my impatience? Did I do it? Did I friggin' do it? I don't know. At this point, I don't care. Just delete and go away. Delete, baby. And then I guess I can pick out some music. There's some stuff that I really, really want. I've been craving to hear lately. So I'm going to have to pull a bunch of that up. Last week's Nighttime Nonsense and Nostalgia, the theme was Heaven and Earth. So I did songs that had to do with heaven and earth and everything in between. You know, mountaintop, calling it the sunshine, rain, clouds, something to do with heaven and earth. Yeah. So that was cool. So my show went long because I filled out 2 pages of music, and I wanted to get to the end and play all of those songs. So it was an extra long show with the half-hour video time machine and a few extra commercials. It was great. But I have to remember to do that, to pick out the commercials and set them up for after the video time machine, right? Because I go from music to video time machine, back to commercials, and then into more music. So I have to have something set up for when I come back from video time machine, I can just go right into it. You know, I hope you enjoyed that. Now some commercials. All right, we're back from commercials. Now some more music, and try to have a seamless show. So it's all in a matter of how I set up the next chain of events, the next chain of music. You know, pick out 4 songs, tack together, hit play. I sit back, listen to 4 songs, and pick out some commercials, 3 minutes of commercials. Play the 3 minutes of commercials while I set up the next 4 songs. It's pretty easy, which makes it a lot of fun to just kind of sit here and be along for the ride most of the time, you know. I don't know what I'm going to say in between songs. I pretty much just wing it. I don't choose the songs in any particular order. So I kind of decide, ooh, that song just got through playing. I want to talk about that guy or that song or that time, that year, you know. And then if I see that coming up, because it's all written down, and I have the presence of mind to think about it, I'll grab one of my books and I'll look up something for that date, or look up the artist on one of the phones, and give myself something a little extra to talk about. And that's fun. That's fun. And doing it live means that I don't have to put any pre-production stuff into this other than the video time machine now. It used to be I spent a lot of time putting together each show, and I was doing a show a night, and that was eating up a lot of my time. But now the show takes care of itself. I've got enough music that I can play, you know, different songs every week for weeks and weeks and weeks. And the video time machine throws that new element into it. So we can see some of those people, some of those characters, some of those singers, actually see them in their element
You know, I got some more Eddie Cantor on this week's Video Time Machine. Yeah, just some great stuff. One of the songs, it just makes me swoon. I mean, I watch this girl sing, and I'm just like, just in love. You know, it's just beautiful. And she's got such a cute way of singing, and her smile and her demeanor. You know, you just can't take your eyes off of her. You just can't take your eyes off her. Like Square Pegs, you know, watching Square Pegs and the Sarah Jessica Parker, right? She's on there, and she's quite young, and she just is so adorable in that. She's so cute, you know. Same thing. You just sit there and go, ah, you know. A little ribbon in her hair, and the glasses, and the cute little dress, and the bows, and everything, and it's just adorable that she's still. It's like she's still being dressed by mom, and yet now she's in high school, and she's still wearing junior high style clothes, you know, and she hasn't evolved into that woman yet. You know, she doesn't wear makeup, she doesn't date boys, you know, and she's just really kind of meek and uninteresting from the outside, but from the inside with her clique and her friends, she's like just crazy bizarre. You know, in fact, the first episode, the hottest guy in school takes her out and takes her to lunch one day off campus because they're both kind of ditching class, and he introduces her later to some of his friends. He says, "Hey, this is so and so, and this is Patricia, and she is, man, she is one weird chick, man. She is really cool. Tell them what you said, weird chick, you know." And it was just really cool, really cool. I like weird, and the fact that he got it, that she wasn't, you know. She wasn't that meek individual that everyone else saw her as. She was actually really, really cool. Totally. Yeah, you get a chance, go to, I don't know, one of those streaming places and watch Square Pegs. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. I got it here on my computer, but I can't share it. I can't watch it. Can't do anything with it because it's all that copyright stuff, right? So I just enjoy it myself. I make my wife watch it. She's like, "Oh, that show," and then she'll sit over there giggling and laughing through the whole thing because it's very well written. It's written by Annie Beats. Annie Beats used to write for Saturday Night Live. In fact, I think she was still writing for Saturday Night Live at the time. And she has her production team is or a lot of females on there. The regular director is a female. So it's got a heavy female slant to it. And the main characters are girls. And the other main, the co-starring characters, well, they're all stars, but it's like the non-main characters are like females, strong female characters throughout the whole thing, and I just love it that it's not your traditional show where most everything is handled by the men, you know. And it's just not that. It's really, really cool. It's an awesome show. Square Pegs. Square Pegs. 1980 something. Yeah. Good stuff. Oh, computer woes. Woe is me. Just one item, that's all it was. All I had to do was take that one item off of the cloud and move it over. That was it. That was all I had to do. And it couldn't do it. It just couldn't do it. It would not cooperate. That's it. I'm going to have to take him out back. Put him down. Come on. Come on, Shep. You old computer. You've been good, but you're just not good anymore. Now I got to put you down. I got to put you out of my misery. Because ultimately, that's what it means. You're making me miserable. It is my older computer. I'll grant you that. It is my old one. Let's see, this computer. When did I get that computer? I don't know. I do not know when I got that computer. I know this computer here I got last year. This year. This year. I got this computer this year. That's right. Got it in the spring. Now this one over here, did I get this one several years ago, or did I get this one 10 years ago back in college? I'm going to say several years ago. Yeah, I think it was actually delivered here to this house as well. Well, I wish I could remember this kind of stuff, you know? I mean, that would be cool if I could remember things. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's a lot about the pot, but it's also about brain injury. Don't get me started. Don't get me started, jeez, with the brain injury. And it's funny about those kinds of things, you know, like when you get, when you injure your body playing football in high school, and you don't think too much about it until you're about 60 years old, and then you feel those injuries like every minute of every day from then on. They just start coming on. It's like, it's that old football injury. Yeah, now I know what they mean, right? Now I know what they mean. But in the case of a traumatic brain injury, you know, like falling out of a tree and cracking your head open and not going to the doctor, it has a tendency to pop up on you later. You know. What was I just saying? Yeah. Well, that computer's frozen. Frozen. Took a while to load all of that. 87%. Maybe it'll take twice as long to get rid of it, and I just need to be patient. Maybe I should have just let it go, and it would have been fine. Who knows? You know, I imagine it'll go away eventually. I mean, what happens to all those other ones? I don't see them here. They're not here. So they must have gone away at some point, or they would be lined up here next to this one. So, download, go away. Please let me download you another day, you bastard. Well, see, the upside is that I have this already loaded onto YouTube. So if worse comes to worse, and I have all of this stupid computer malfunction, I can play it from YouTube. The bummer is that it gets a little glitchy. So I'll have to set it up ahead of time and hopefully load a bunch of, you know, of the video before I hit play. You know what I'm saying? You know, stupid video shit. Pisses me off. Pisses me off to no end. Alternate reality. That's me, Mr. Alternate Reality. Well, maybe I'll get up early tomorrow like I'm gonna, you know, because I'm used to getting up early. Get up early and go out into that shed and just start organizing stuff, you know. If I can get things whittled down and organized a little bit, maybe I could squeeze that drum set in there and have that here. Because I've got an air conditioner out there, a fan, lights, you know, electricity. So it's actually a pretty, you know, and there's enough room that if I got nobody going back and forth, I can pull the drums out a little bit and make some room to you know, really be comfortable. So that's cool. And my fridge is making noise. It's always something. It's probably probably animal hair, right? I would imagine having 4 dogs and always having to sweep and coming up with enough hair for a wig, right? Of course, you think about that when you're bald, but the hair that you don't get's got to go somewhere, and it usually goes into a machine that's got some kind of suction, right? Pulling some kind of air up into a vent fan or something. So I imagine there's probably a lot of hair up inside there, just like the lint collects in the dryer in different areas. In fact, I've got to get to the dryer and take the compressor in there and blow air in around the machine, you know, take stuff off and blow air in and around and get rid of a lot of that lint that seeps into the machine, because we use the machine a lot for home and work. So yeah, that's important to keep that puppy cleaned out. Oh, you stupid computer, hurry up. Come on, baby. Don't make me reboot you, because I'll just lose that frickin' memory space. I will. I'll lose it. I'll lose it. Yep. I'm telling you. Oh, there, I told you. I didn't mean to tell you. No, I did, but I didn't. I didn't want to mean to not do it. I'm going to go heat this up so that it tastes better. I will be right back. Don't nobody go nowhere, because if you do, I'll come looking for you. So I'm back to a regular large cup now. I put back the double X, triple X, whatever that size was of that big giant mug that was as big as my freaking head. That was a lot of coffee. It's one thing to finish one of these cups and go in for a little extra splash, but that thing was literally 2 of these. This is a big cup here. This is a pretty good sized cup. All right, this is a pretty good size. I use that for scale. But that one there, that one's over 2 of these. It is. It literally is. It's giant.
It's just giant. It's a giant cup. I told my wife that I'm going to get some Fimo clay, right? Get some of that Fimo stuff and build a little deck and a little lounge chair and a lifesaver and a diving board and put a little character standing on the diving board and create a little, because it's huge. It's a giant freaking cup. I could put all of that on there and still be able to drink from it comfortably, right? Crazy. Crazy stuff, man. It's absolutely friggin' crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I started reading that book last night. I should be able to get through that one in a couple of weeks. A chapter or two every night or two. And I don't want to rush it, but I do want to get through it because I have several other books that I want to read. I haven't even gotten the next book that I want to read, but I'll be sure to do that ASAP. Being Henry by Henry Winkler. That's definitely my next read. I need to see if Kurt Russell has written anything. There's something. I'd like to read about Kurt Russell because he had the same thing in Hollywood. Came from an acting family. His father was a regular on Bonanza and did bit parts like all through the 50s, 60s, 70s, and then of course Kurt Russell. So Bing Russell, his father, got Kurt Russell into acting in Hollywood, and he had an early contract with Walt Disney, and just a phenomenally unusual career, right? Of course, he was no Opie, so he did have a better chance at movies throughout his teen years and into his adult years because he was just, to be honest, he was better looking than Ronnie Howard. So I want to read something, if he's got something going on about his Hollywood. Now, I did watch that, pardon me, Something Bastards of Baseball on Netflix, and it had to do with the baseball team that he and his father bought up in Washington State, Oregon, and so they bought this team and tried to make this ball team happen. And Kurt Russell took time out from his acting career to go in there and get on this and try out for the team and get on the team, and because he had always been into baseball, right? In fact, to this day, you can watch live baseball here in Los Angeles, and usually see him at one of the local ball games, Dodgers, Angels, that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's California, baby. But I'd be really interested to hear about how it was for him as a child actor growing up. Having read about Ron Howard and Clint Howard, I want to hear about how it was for somebody else from a slightly different point of view. Because the Howards were like Oklahoma farmers, right? At least that's the way they kind of tried to live their home life, just like they did back on the farm. Keep it real. So what was it like for the Russell family? That's what I want to know. Yeah. If my computer wasn't frozen up here, I'd be over there trying to find out something. I guess I'll use this phone here. My turning the phone off experiment thing didn't go good yesterday because everybody was gone, so I had to keep this stupid phone on. Then I had to keep the other phone on because that's got all my alarms. Stupid crap. You totally get get attached. There we go. Okay, well, these are definitely not Kurt Russell books. Okay, that's just bullshit. Why take me here if you're not going to be already loaded? Make me type this shit in again, you bastards. No. No, 4 movie collection. Strongest Man in the World, Computer Wore Tennis Shoes, 4 movies. Really? Horse and Gray Flannel Suit. Oh. That's not, is it? Get out of here. Is that one actually a, get out of here, no way. So he does that character, right? Ooh. Elvis starring Kurt Russell. Ooh. Book. There we go. Let's click on book. Anything. Kurt Russell biography. The Journey of a Hollywood Legend by Glenn B. Gross. Well, no autobiography. Well, there's a lot of biographies here on Kurt Russell. Okay. Biography of a Hollywood icon, his journey from child star to action hero. But there's nothing written by him, no autobiography, really? What the hell? I guess he don't care, huh? Kindle? I don't want a Kindle book. I want a real fucking paper book. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably wait until he does an autobiography. Will that happen? Now you would think. One would think I mean, the amount of stories that he would have about his family, himself, his father, the movies, did a lot of stuff. And he kind of had an easier transition from child to young adult to adult. I mean, he kind of kept working throughout all of that. Yeah. So on 16 millimeter film, the kind that you put onto one of those projectors, and it blasts the picture up onto the wall, old school style, right? So in 16 millimeter film, I have the Computer Wore Tennis Shoes, Strongest Man in the World, Now You See Him, Now You Don't. Now, if
if the horse in the gray flannel suit, if that one is a Dexter Riley movie, Dexter Riley is the character that Kurt Russell plays. If that one's a Dexter Riley movie, I need to find that one on 16 millimeter, right? And have the whole set. That's like a film festival, right? Spend the day watching those movies on 16. Oh, that'd be awesome. And then top it off with the Bad News Bears and Breaking Training, and then Bugsy Malone. There's a great day. I need to set up a 16 millimeter film festival, right? Have a couple of projectors set up, and a sound system, big screen. Yeah. And just a stack of reels, and just fucking reel after reel after reel. Hell yeah. Play a reel, take a little intermission. Play a reel, take a little intermission. Play a reel, take a, not none of that reel shit, you know. Because in the real world, you know, people will be like, oh man, can we just pause it? I gotta go pee-pee. But if you take a break every 20 minutes, 30 minutes to switch the reels, there's you got 5 minutes. Show starts again in 5 minutes. And just do that all day long in the park. Reel after reel, movie after movie, show after show. What the hell are we watching now? I don't know. Some weird show. Not everybody's here, so we can't start the movie yet. So we put on this weird show. I don't know what it is. Oh my God, I remember this show. Wait a second. Wait a second. Let me go see if Big Dog wants out before she starts hoofing and barking. She'll bark. She'll bark in the bedroom. She was ready, right at the door, laying down at the door, ready to come out. And what's funny is she'll come out, she'll get a drink, she'll lay around, she might go outside, and then she'll be like, ah, fuck this, put me back in bed. Jeez, you're just going to sit out talking to yourself. Hey, what do we got here? We got a message. Aha. All right. Wait a second. All right. Yes, I will send out messages to people so they can keep a lookout for the shirts on their way. Yeah, I got to be on top of my post office too. So let me go ahead and put a heart on that. And let's say,
that's a great idea, exclamation point. I believe I'll do that for everyone, period.
There. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. And now let me put your address in your file. Oh, this is awesome sauce. Awesome sauce, awesome sauce. I got the sauce. This is awesome. It's totally awesome. All right. Yeah, I don't. Okay, there we go. All right, let me grab her address here. Well, hello, Bessie Face. How are you? What's going on? Do you need something from me? Write it down correctly. Be patient. Take your time.
And the post office zip code is right. There we go. Excellent, most excellent. All right. All right. All right. Come on, go away. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh. Yeah, it was the wrong thing. There we go. And look, am I still live? Yep. Well, there. That's that. Kelly's address right there on her file page thingy. Excellent. Excellent. All right, well, it's just a matter of how many donations I get this weekend, and that will determine where we are at financially with shirts, because I think I'm going to have to get rid of a couple of those shirts that are going to be printed up, some of those extra shirts. I'm going to have to get rid of some of those just to pay the shipping on the 12, 14 shirts or whatever, 15 donation. Yeah. All right, you need to hurry up there. That really upsets me. Okay. All right. And what's neat is that when I get Zelle stuff coming in, it notifies me, so I know exactly when it comes in and who it comes from, and then I can send them a message, received, and donation recorded. Yep. Huh? Oh my God, no way. Oh my God. Alright. That's cool. That's cool, man. Huh. Ha. Interesting. In a tie resting. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. Okay. So it looks like, let me go ahead and put a
tally me banana. I'll tally your frickin' banana. Alright, let me do that. Let me do that. I wanna do it. I wanna fucking do it. Where's me pen? Alright. And now I'm going to keep track of sizes. There we go. And I will write down how many with hash marks. Write down how many of each size has gone out versus how many we have available, so we don't take orders for shirts we're not going to have. Because like I said, it's a limited run. The only way to make this really, really classic is to make it so that you can only get them here, but you can only get them for a limited time. What's up, Big Face? Okay, 3XL, 2XL, XL, L, medium, and small. All right. 1, 2, 3. 2XL, that's 5. Oop, put a line through those hash marks. 2XL, let's drop it on there. XL, let's get another column. 2XL, another line there. And XL, another line there. So that all works out. So I'm going to have available 4 larges, 3 extra larges, 3 double X, and 3 triple X, and that's all I will have available until we get those shirts paid for and print more. That's it. That's the ticket, Cricket. And of course, I'm going to have a couple of extras printed up of each shirt for myself, and as samples, and also some special ones with colors that aren't available, and just 1 or 2 extras so that if I decide to do like a giveaway thing, I've got something extra special to give away. All right, all of these are sold out, but I have 1 available in this size. Who wants it? That kind of a thing. Okay. I'm kind of proud of this little mechanism that I've created here to raise money for this party, festival weekend thing. You know what? And even if it's not a matter of who just says they're coming, it's more of a matter of who helps donate just to get these shirts, right? And it's still coming slow because we haven't got 1 shirt printed yet. But the shirts should, it's been a week, the shirts should be here. The shirts should be here this week, if not
already. Those girls are really busy down there, so I don't expect them to get back to me at every step. The last we left off, they were creating the graphic for for one of the vintage reproductions. So we have a picture of a shirt, and they're going to take that and use that to create a new graphic, right? So there's that. So we're waiting on that. I said we got to do 2 shirts. We got to come out with 2 shirts. We can't come out with 1 shirt. It's got to be 2 shirts. And then that way, I can do $50 donations, and you get 2 shirts in return. You can't beat that, right? Because I'm not looking to make money on this. I'm looking to make money for the reunion. So it's going to be real easier for me to give stuff away at such a low cost, because the more we're able to get out in donations, the more money we're bringing in donations, right? We need to get those shirts out there. I need to get rid of like 1,200 shirts, right? And it's going to cost like $12,000 to create, $12,000 to $15,000 to create 1,200 shirts. So do the math. Yeah. If we do enough in shirts, this is going to be one weekend that is going to be beyond anyone's imagination, man. Look, 7 o'clock. My computer is still stuck at 87% over here. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I need little golden star stickers. And I can put them next to those extra special donors who go above and beyond. Man. That's awesome sauce. Okay, committees. I need to create something for committees, right? I need to just create a page like this where I can fill in what committee it is, and then write in the positions, and then fill it out with different people. All right, this committee is for this, and these are the positions we need. Who wants to fill these positions? Yeah. Fun on a bun. All right, hurry up, computer. Go away so I can do my set list for tonight. I'd rather do it now. You know, you're going to make me send you away? Is that what you're going to do? Man. You're pissing me off. Just go away. Just go away. Man. Well, that's a lot of committees. So I think the merchandise if we do this like at a camping, like outside, well, even if we do it, have a vacation rental to do this, I think I'm still going to set up a canopy with sides on it, right, and a top that will butt up against my van with the doors open, so that I can have my shirts and stuff in the van and all the hats and everything, and then have a table set up so that we can have displays. And then it's like, what do you want? All right, throw me a large, and do it like that. Keep everything in the van, and then at night I can just close the van and lock it. That's probably going to work out best. And then I'll just get somebody. I'm kind of hoping I can get my daughter and a few of her friends down, and alternate with them and a few of the other kids. But I'd like to get my daughter involved somehow, and to have her work the vending, because she's into merchandise, going to shows. So why not have her handle merchandise sales at my show, right? She can wear a shirt and a hat, you know. That's awesome sauce right there. Somebody doing the vending. Actually, probably one or two people doing vending, and somebody signing. You know, we're going to have a yearbook thing there, and we're going to be taking donations for yearbook, as well as taking your photos. Right? Got to do the whole photo booth thing. That'll be neat. Totally awesome sauce there. Yeah. So the yearbook committee will be in charge of setting up the photography, the photo booth. Now what would be real nice is if in the house we had one bedroom stripped and set up with a green screen and a couple of other matte backgrounds, and have that set up for a photographer. Also have it double as a videography studio, where the videographer has a computer area set up where they also can work on video stuff, uploading it to YouTube, that kind of a thing. Yeah. So the yearbook, the photography, the videography, the audio-video department, and kind of like entertainment is going to be kind of the same, in the same wheelhouse. Getting people to take on the jobs of being a tour guide, or gathering boats, getting hiking gear, gathering bicycles, right? Because like I said, if the money comes in the way it should, all of these rentals are going to be paid for through the fundraising. I mean, the only thing you're pretty much going to have to pay for, if we do this right, will be merchandise and food. Like a $20, $25 ticket price, because we gotta. And you pay for your own food that will be available through a couple of food trucks. And then, of course, we'll do a food donation thing where it's like, okay, everybody's donated enough money. We have enough budget to create a dinner. Now let's figure out what we're going to do and create it. So hopefully everything will be in the budget, so it won't be a matter of, well, do we need to raise more money? No, we should have to just sell a bunch of shirts, and that should be it. So we'll sell 1,200 shirts. Bada bing. Can we sell 1,200 shirts in 6 months? Sure. Gives us plenty of time.
between now and August, that's like what, 11 months? That's 10 months. So if we can do 6 months of hardcore shirt sales and get rid of 1,200 shirts, that's upwards of 20 grand to put towards a vacation rental for a weekend, to pay for all the 3 nights of entertainment, to get a food trucks out there, to get food, to get, the photography, the live stuff set up, all of the rentals, it should be more than enough to do all of this. And then everybody shows up, pays a little ticket price, and we're having a ball. I think camping should be available, but it should be a small ticket price as well, with or without camping. If you're camping, here's your site number. And then just take the biodegradable paint stuff and mark off, areas. Maybe use some. I don't like to use stakes because people fall on stakes. But if we just go down to the beach and mark off a bunch of square areas where people can pull their cars up, this is where your tents go, this is where your car goes, this is where your canopy goes, right? And if we've got the right kind of yard at the vacation rental, we won't need to roll out a big giant thing of fake grass. We still might, if we don't have a big enough area and the invitations gone out and the people RSVP'd, is huge. So there's that. So that's 5, 10, 12. So what do we have available? We have 5 here. We have 5 here. We have 10 here. And we have 5 here. So we ordered 50 shirts. Is that all we ordered? 25? Because if we ordered 50 shirts and we get rid of all of these, then we've got 150 shirts left that we need to get rid of for donations. Because that 50 shirts will definitely pay for that 200 shirts total. Times 2 designs. Okay. So if this is 25 shirts here, it's 50 total because it's 2 separate designs. That's 5, 10, 12. So 13 left. I have 13 early bird donations available. And it's free shipping from here on. This page here, they get 2 shirts now. 1 shirt later. Free shipping. So that's the early bird special on these donations. I think the next page of donations will be free shipping, no third shirt.
12 free shirts are going to be enough. Spread throughout the other designs. Spread throughout 10 more designs. So that won't take up too big a chunk out of each individual shirt design. I want to have a lot of these designs available for people because I think they're gonna be a hit. Just, you know, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be a hit. I might as well write down the dates. These donations came in Monday was the 30th. So we'll go 9:30 there. And Joyce did hers on 9:27. Okay. Now I have an accurate record of who sent what and when, and where it's going, and what size, and what design. That's excellent. Excellent. I'm so smart. My gosh. Because I will post how much money we raise, where it's going, you know, our top donors. I'll do a whole list of donors. I'll just do a list of donors on one page in the yearbook and on the whatever memorial video I make. My God, my health is so horrible. Sometimes I feel like, what is the point of doing all of this? You're never going to make it. You're never going to make it. If I don't make it, somebody else make it happen, please. I will, at some point, get a lot of this information to somebody. To a couple of different people. So I can get a couple of different, because it'll take a half a dozen people working part-time to do what I'm doing part-time, because it's a big, heavy undertaking, you know. I mean, merchandise alone is going to be a pretty big deal. And it has to be somebody trustworthy, somebody reliable, dependable, you know, who can take these funds and put them in their correct places, you know, and not feel like any of this money is beholden to you, you know, because I don't feel like that. This is not my party. None of this money belongs to me. Not even the shirts. I mean, when we get down to it, every single shirt has to be accounted for, because every donation dollar has to be accounted for, and it has to go to its correct place. It has to be rolled over into the next project. You know, all right, what's the excess we have? What kind of surplus are we looking at? That's great, because we're going to need that surplus for the next little deal that's going to come after this and before that. And I've already got ideas for more shirts, right? Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Come on, computer. Do something, huh? Por favore. You bastard. Bastich. Ice hole. Farting ice hole. Alright. Alright. So yeah, so it's Friday. So hopefully I get the response that I'm looking for as far as donation pledges and actual donations received, right? Because I'm really counting on at least 10. Right now I'm counting on these 10 people, even though 2 of these people were only pledged by another friend to pledge, right? So hopefully that works out and they actually do want to pledge and donate. Yeah. That's what I was gonna do. Just gonna go here and go to my show elements. Hey, there's my songs. There's my music. So I'll at some point here pick out my songs for this evening. And I think I'll just pick out a regular show and then add on 2 extra blocks in case I get there. I don't want to go more than 2 hours. It chews into my family time. So, yeah. So with the video time machine, that is about 30 minutes. I need about 6 sets of 4 songs each. That's it. That's all. Whew. Once I continue to feed this t-shirt machine, right, and keep the advertising going and keep the posting and the sharing going, I'm not one to ask for people to share my stuff. Every once in a while I'll say, hey, this is, you got to share this. That's like once in a blue moon. This is going to be, I'm going to be tagging people and asking for people to share every time I post one of these new shirt designs. And then it'll be post, 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 post. Okay, post and share this post because it's a new design. Okay, here's the shirt. We got this many left, this many left, this many left, this many left. Okay, we're done with that shirt. Here's a new shirt. Post and share, share, share. For the most part, I don't like to be a thorn in people's sides about stuff. But I'm going to have to be diligent about advertising these things for donation. And rather than post a dollar amount, right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide, look, here's what we're looking for as far as a budget. Okay? This is what we're looking for. We'd like to exceed that, but here's bottom line, this is what we're looking at to make this happen really righteous. All right? If we don't get there, we can still make it happen. It just won't, it'll be in a different place and it won't be as spectacular, right? So I think what I'll do is I'll post like a thermometer and it'll have percentages, right? So if you can see, we've gotten rid of so many shirts and the percentage is way down here. Well, that means we got to get rid of a lot of shirts to get that up to here, which means you're going to start to get the idea of how much money we're really putting together, you know. I won't post any numbers for how much we collect and how much we spend until the yearbook is published, right? I think at the back of that, I'm going to do an itemized donation
and itemized spending, so that people know that it's for real, it's on the up and up, and it's for them, you know. And I'm not cashing in on any of this. There will be some of my own merchandise for sale at the event, but it will have nothing to do with the event. It'll just have to do with me making a few bucks on some of my Crazy Old Weird Bearded Guy shirts, or Elsinore Brothers Studio, or Mondre Media Production. I may do a couple of weird graphic shirts. You know, funny stuff. Just for the hell of it. But for the most part, everything will go toward the next event, this event, and then roll over into the next event, and so on. And hopefully create a mechanism for this to happen on a regular basis. You know, we need more shirts because we're already halfway to another event. If we just put out 6 more designs, we can get to a better event than we had last year. So let's go. Sure. Because there's going to be a lot of merchandise available that is going to just snowball into the next year. Literally. I mean, as much money as we put into the actual event, we may have to put that much about into getting yearbooks printed so that they're actual hardcover yearbooks with, you know, the real feel, the real deal. Embossed covers, you know, just a really bitchin' book. You know, there are publishing houses out there still, and we'll try to find someone who's actually worked with the school before. So it'll be a whole throwback feel, and maybe actually get a vintage yearbook cover to use. I don't know. Spitballing. I gotta get the yearbook committee on it. Committees. Committees. Got to have committees. All right. Dan the Man Levitan here. All right. What movie is that from? Was it Stan the Man Levitan? I think it's Stan. Dan the Man Levitan. I don't know, man. What the hell are you talking about? I'm talking about cold coffee. I'm gonna heat it up. It ain't much, but I want it hot. Oh yeah. 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 Got a wedgie. Wedgie. Oh my god. No way. Wedgie. 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 Oh man. Well. Let's see. Where are we this morning? I gotta put together a set list for this evening. What am I gonna come up with? I think I'm just gonna do a list of favorites. Because, man, do I got some stuff that I really want to listen to. I've been playing a lot of new stuff. So, yeah. And then do I want to shake it up? Which means play in ascending order, and then play in a descending order, and then play in an ascending. And then that way I kind of shake up the what do you call it? You know what I'm saying. Why do I got to explain these things? You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yep, we heard it all before, man.
Oh, hot. That is good. Sweet and hot. There's one I'm going to play tonight. It's got to be sweet, and it's got to be hot. Hot, hot. All right. All right, shh, I'm going in. I'm going to do this bong hit. And I'm going to really try to enjoy it. And hope that it kills that fucking pain in my neck, or at least pushes a little further away from my head. That's it. Goal. All right. Oh, so he doesn't play Dexter Riley. He plays Ronnie Gardner. Okay. So I don't have to worry about it being a part of that trilogy. It's like one of those kid trilogies, you know. Ah, jeez. Oh. Okay. It's like the dogs are out. Who let the dogs out? My wife did, because she's awake. Okay. I know who let the dogs out. His wife. That's right. I don't have to be doorman anymore. I am off. I've clocked out. I'm not a doggy doorman this morning any longer. My wife, of course, she goes back to bed then. Here I am. I started to slur my words. I think I was having too much of this coffee this morning. It's really starting to fuck me up. Hey, what's up, Sam? What's going on, bud? She's got to go check on this big girl. Hi, bud. Let's see, he got up, he got a drink. He's going to go, maybe he'll go outside. He'll probably go to my daughter's door and jump and start tacking on it, saying, let me in, I want to go to bed. And then he'll go on, he'll look around and go, well, I'm not quite sure. And then he'll go out, and then he'll go in, and then he'll go out. Oh, he's so annoying already. I love him to death. I just love him. Yeah. I'm kind of excited about my cigar box, but I'm bummed that there's nothing in it. I'm going to have to put some little things, some baubles and trinkets and stuff in it. Let's see, where are we at? Let me shrink this down. And let me open up. Open. And let's type in Addie Prey's cigar box and see if they show us a photo of her cigar box in action, right? Keep pushing on this tape. Keep pushing on the tape. Make sure it sticks. Alright, let's type it in right there. Addie Prey. Addie Prey, Paper Moon. And let's go images. Cartridges. Oh, look, it was the Jodie Foster version. Cigar box. Cigar box. And see what kind of photos we get. Ah, so there she has a Cremos. And show me a picture inside her box, please. God, I think she had a pack of cigarettes in there, didn't she? A little silver spoon, some photos. Okay. Show me another photo. Come on, give me another photo here. Moon pie. Moon pie. Okay, let me go back to that one photo and see what that looks like. Alright, save, save, save. Please let me save it as a JPEG. Oh, a PNG, really? Let's go, save it to the morning show. Save it to the morning show. Save it for the morning after. Shut up. Alright, let's close that. Open that up. Zoom in and see what it looks like. Open, open, open. Ah, here we go. Alright. And there it is. Alright. Philip Morris. So she's got a metal tin with cigarettes, a knife, a spoon, a brooch, some beads, a little doll, perfume, right? Oh, shit. The hell is that? How come I'm... What the hell? Look at that. Why did you do that? Why did you go away like that? You have to stay where I put you. I don't want to look at those photos. Look at, right? Alright. Now, let's get back in here and take a look at this. There, we're back. So, I can mimic this. Right? Close. I don't have a tin of Philip Morris cigarettes, but I do have secrets and a pack of Camels. I have some Anison. I can put a few things in here. What do I want to put on the bottom? I think I want to put a piece of something on the bottom of this. Some kind of lace or a photo that takes up the whole bottom of it. Right? It doesn't have to be exact. So, pack of cigarettes, a Zippo lighter, some beads, a part of a watch, right? That would be cool. Watch. Let's see. $2 bills, deck of cards. Right? That's a good start. And let's see, I'll switch out this secrets box here. This one. Right? And a yo-yo. That'll look good in there. So let's see here. I've collected a few things for my box. Ooh. For the bottom, I've got some photographs here that I can put in there. Will this work for the... This will. These will work for the very bottom, right? These are some class photos. Yep, there we are. So we got class photos, and they can fill up. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're just a little too wide. Will they fit? Not quite, so I don't want to put them in there. Look at, there's Mrs. Riendo. There's my teacher, Mrs. Riendo. Grade 6. Boy, was I a porker. Alright, so that's a no. Let's find some other photos then. Here's some photos. Some actual real photos. That's what we want. Oh, there's me and my brother and sister. Let's go back here. That one can go in there. In Fallbrook. A lot of these are movie photos. Part of my old collage. Yep, those are all movie photos. Totally. Well, there's a one of Lake Elsinore in a car looking down over Lake Elsinore. That one's for sure. There's a couple of photos that mean something. And, yeah, Led Zeppelin. So let's see, I'll put that one on top. Alright, you guys. Alright, you guys. Alright, let's get rid of you. Notebook. And let's see, we got some $2 bills. Throw those in there. A deck of cards that a friend gave me. Dark Hand. Right? And if you get a bad deal, flip your cards over for a second chance or a better hand. Interesting. Put that in there. Pack of Pall Malls. Pack of Pall Malls. A John F. Kennedy coin watch. That can go in there. Some beads from my daughter and a monk in Vegas. A Zippo lighter. And a Dairy Queen yo-yo. Right? So now I have my little box of stuff there. So I can be compared to my little box of stuff there. There we go. Alright, so now I got stuff in my box. He's got stuff in his box. Got a box full of stuff. Yeah, that's awesome, baby. Yeah. Alright. Well, there you go. I don't have a little doll. Oh, I know I do have a little doll I can put in there. One of me chickens. I can put one of my chickens in there. A knife and a spoon. That would be interesting because they're in there, right? And instead of a brooch, I got a watch. All right, so let's see. I've got a spoon. Where's my spoon? Where's my spoon? No spoon. Spoon, spoon. Were you around, spoon? Little spooner. Little spooner. Spoonski. Spoonerino. That'll be cool, man. Pocket knife. Right? And a pack of papers. So now I need, a pack of matches. Good old pack of matches. And where's my spoon? I don't see my spoon. Let me get a knife. No, I got a pocket knife. And I got a cute little baby spoon to put in there too. Alright. That's it. That's it. All my cute little stuff in there. Right down to a pack of cigarettes and a pack of Pall Malls. That's a neat box right there. You know what? That's a hell of a box. That is like a little time travel machine right there. I need to find some better photos to put in there. I think that'd be pretty cool. Alright. My Corona box. So now, it still has plenty of room in there for a little false bottom, right, where I can stack in some bills. Just like that, yeah? I can put 2 stacks side by side. About an inch high. Cool, man. And if I gotta pull things out to get more money in, then so be it. Gosh, I could sit and play with this box all day. What else could I put in here? Cool, a couple of coins. I got some coins over here. Look at that coins, man. So let me grab. Oh God, that's heavy. That is heavy. Alright. So here's my little bowl of vintage coins. So I've got some $50. Oh, these are $1. So I got some $1 coins here. So a couple of $1 coins. What is this? Oh, an old dog license. These are dog licenses from Sierra Madre Canyon back in the 70s. That's pretty cool. And then this puppy here, an old worn out dog license, I think. You can barely read it anymore. So let's see. What would we have in our box as far as some old coins? Let's see, do we have a Buffalo Head nickel in here? Got a bunch of nickels. Wouldn't surprise me. And then I keep pulling out these odd coins, Canadian coins. Those are definitely going in there. I'll do 2 $50. Some Canadian coins. Some another Canadian coin. It's a token. And a Canadian coin. Because
a kid would hold on to coins that they couldn't spend, right? Or if they were foreign coins, they'd kind of be an oddity and they'd want to hold on to them. Put them in a safe place, right? Well, I know I thought I had some buffalo head nickels. Maybe they're in another place. They're probably in a coin box. There's another odd coin. There's a bicentennial, right? Oh, 79. That's a Susan B. Anthony. That can go in there. Let's see that weird token. Sheesh. It's hard to keep my wife out of here from raiding me for quarters. But I've managed. I know, I think I've got a bicentennial here. There's a bicentennial quarter. Alright, there's a little stack of coins. Little stack of coins for the box. That's cool. And I'll throw those dog tags in there. And some Sahara Dunes poker chips from Lake Elsinore, when the Lake Elsinore Casino was an actual Sahara Dunes. 2.50 and a 10-cent. And this one here, this is $1. They can go in that box. And then, ooh, matches. We need a match. There's my jar of matchbooks. And I'll just reach in and grab us a handful to look at here. Caro's restaurant. 7-Up. That's an old one. That one's got to be from the 60s or 70s. It's even stapled wrong, too. And Smuggler's Inn. La Fontaine. Alright, there we go. There's a couple of matchbooks here that are different. And a really cool. Wow, that's really neat. It's in Japanese or something. White sticks. Wow. That's cool. There we go. Noise, noise. There. Now look at there. I just curated a cool little time machine. Isn't that swell? If you're on a big screen TV, this looks really great. If you're on a phone, you're like, what the fuck is that? Box of peanuts? Yep. And Cracker Jacks. So this is like a small version of my junk drawer, because my junk drawer is just like this. Just it's like, oh my god, no way, oh my god. Right? So there we go. So there is my version of Addie Prey's cigar box from Paper Moon. And I will use it and love it and cherish it and fill it full of money for the donations. And there it is. So I need to make a little false bottom. Little false bottom. Out of some cardboard, but something white so it actually looks like the bottom. Right? Ah, jeez. Let me get rid of this guy here. Hey, we're back. No more coffee.
All gone. No more. Shoebop Shillelagh. Shoebox. Shoebox. Yeah, Shoebox Shillelagh. That's what they call it. Good old shoebox. All right. Well, get down to this part of the morning where I have to start thinking about doing something other than sitting here drinking coffee and getting loaded. So I think I'll get loaded before it's time to go. Because once I'm gone for this, I gotta do stuff. I hate that part of the day where I actually have to do stuff. I don't know what to do. I guess I'm gonna grab a list and start knocking on a list. Grab a couple of Post-its and start chewing on them. My place is a mess here, so I need to work on that. Probably over the weekend when I've got nothing else going on. Yeah, sure. And I gotta find a wagon. Gotta find a wagon. Yeah, it's real important to get a wagon. Oh, so excited. I got a new calendar. Go to new calendar. California State Parks. Yeah, baby. Mount Tamalpais. What the hell is that? Looks nice, but I can't pronounce it. Ooh, trees. Prairie Creek redwoods. Yeah, redwoods. That's the shit there. I haven't been to the redwoods in forever. Mount Diablo State Park. It's pretty for being a double state park. There's a lot of flowers there. Very pretty. Pretty. Oh yeah. Antelope Valley, California Poppy Preserve. Look at that. It's just all poppies. Poppies. Oh wow, man. The Henry W. Coe State Park. And it's one of those shots where it's just a shot of the night sky, time-lapsed, so that everything's kind of a circle formation as star streaks, right? I've done a little stop-motion photography. I did some stop-motion. Well, actually, it wasn't stop-motion. It was long exposure. That's right. Pardon my mental fart. But it was long exposure shots of a long highway at night that went off into the distance, right? So I got these long streaks of red and white down along this snake-like thing at night where it just kind of disappeared. It's really cool. I'll have to dig those photos up and do some overlays and try to get the whole road streaked all the way down, because that's pretty much what I tried to do. I tried to get it so that I could just lay them on top of each other, you know, and overlay those streaks. Totally. Yeah, regular photos. The Goonies Beach, right? Some swamp, some rocks, some ocean, some more beach. Yeah, regular photos, you know. What are you gonna do, Oh no, it's Ace Frehley from Kiss meets Phantom of the Park. My goodness. He had a lot of lines in that. Most of them were, Serious. Serious. I'm totally serious. Totally serious. Okay, so I'm going to take a photo of this and post it in the community page on YouTube. Because it's Flashback Friday, and this is it's a hell of a flashback, yeah. Hell of a flashback. Alright. There we go. There, I did it. Oh, I did it, man. I did it. So now I gotta go back to YouTube. Hello, where am I at? There I am. Hey, I'm back. Hey, I'm back. Yeah, that's me. Mr. I'm back. Okay, so I took a photo. And now I'll have to take that photo and send it to I'll messenger it to myself, and then it'll pop up on my computer, and then I can add it to my community page on YouTube. Right? That's bitchin', man. So there we go. Now this would be a hell of a box to do a giveaway, right? This would be a hell of a giveaway donation box. Probably minus the cigarettes. I wouldn't want to force anybody back into a life-altering decision-making situation. My God, do I smoke? Do I not smoke? I don't know what to do. Right? I'd probably pull the cigarettes and change out the deck of cards for a deck of cards that weren't that weren't a gift. I have a deck of cards. Where is it? It's an old deck of cards. I have it opened up now because I need to fix the top. The top is broken up on it. But it goes in there like that. It is a pack of California Club cards from Los Angeles, California. It is a vintage box from the 1960s, I believe. And it has all of the jokers and the 52 cards with it. It's got 2 jokers and the deck of 52. And they're in really good condition. California Club. Smell like old cards. And they've got this really Gucci hard box that they go into, right? So the top to the box has popped open. I stupidly left them in my bag, and they got bumped around, and the top opened up on them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fray this a little bit on all the edges, and then close it. Use a tiny bit of tape to keep it closed, and then just run super glue along those seams a couple of times with those frayed fibers kind of coming together. And that's, I think, the best I'm going to be able to do. And get it to do that and dry it, and then fill in where the tape was, and then it should be good to go. I don't want to use tape on it. I don't think I'm going to be able to get glue down inside because it's so deep. So I think the best I can do is just to angle it so the glue has no choice but to go into the seams. Maybe use a toothpick to dab it on. I don't know.
That's a really neat old deck of cards. I love this deck of cards. So this will have to go in here because I think it's just a better fit. This one is unopened. An unopened pack of cigarettes is one thing, but unopened deck of cards, I think that one looks better in there anyway. All right. That's a neat little box. I'm happy with this little box. I'll have to get a couple of more cigar boxes and do a couple of these and curate them and curate them specifically for any individual, right? So take my photos out, put in some photos that have to do with a specific era. Oh, postcards. Put in some postcards, some old vintage postcards, and some old vintage photos. That'd be neat. And then have a couple of those at the drawing. Have some grab bags. Grab bags I can just fill with merchandise and a couple of vintage items, right? Totally. All right, well, I'm going to get rolling. I'm going to get out of here, go have some breakfast with my wife, and do something. Get something rolling along. Shut the hell up. Am I gone? Did he just tell me to shut up? You betcha, baby. Alright, people, I will be back this evening unless, of course, I just space out and totally forget. That will happen on occasion where I'll be like, it'll be like 5:30 and I'll be waking up from a nap going, oh crap, I forgot. Oh no. Oh well. I was sick. I called in sick today. See you next week. Right? I can do that. I can totally do that. I'm allowed to do that. All right, people. As usual, I want you to, spread peace and love, not bullshit. Go out there and do something for yourself, but as well, do something for somebody else. And, take care of yourself. Take care of people around you, all right? But most especially, stay weird, because if you ain't weird, ain't nobody gonna do it for you. All right, people, love you. Adios. I'll see you tonight. Bye now.